Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day there, I'll tell you something for nothing. Even if yesterday hadn't happened, the yachting, the Prada Cup, the Christmas Cup, the America's Cup, whatever it is you want to call it, hasn't it been mesmerising? We wish the Americans, of course, no ill will, obviously, but what Barker did yesterday was all the evidence you ever needed that these things sail on the edgiest of edges, and that is ultimately what great sport is all about. Pushing boundaries, enthralling us, not knowing who wins, how they win, and whether they can win. The great question I still have, and it's not been properly asked, far less answered, is just how is it that the Brits with that much money and that much experience can show up before Christmas that hopelessly prepared? I'm not surprised they actually got it together. The aforementioned money and talent can generally fix most wrongs, but how they got it so wrong to start with was astonishing, don't you think? We, of course, I thought looked good. I would have said until this weekend anyway, probably looked like the favourites, but that's what's making this so gripping. Such is the speed and the distance covered. I mean, a half a kilometre in a lead is nothing. You can do 40 knots on one bit of the course and 6 knots on another, depending on the circumstances. And the real magic for me with these boats is that they're a dead set leap on the catamarans, don't you think? They have an agility the cats never had. I've seen tacking duels I never thought I would see again. Just the sight of these boats and the foil, I mean a comparatively tiny piece of whatever it is, metal, carbon, defying gravity, to slide through the water at speeds we could only once have guessed at. And as always in the America's Cup, it's the big picture as well, isn't it? I mean, what do you reckon those images of this country are worth globally speaking? The bright blue skies, the flotilla of fans and supporters, the crowds on the shore. I mean, yes, there's a lot of sport being played all over the world these days, but little of it looks as good as this, don't you think? In an event that has been transformed over the years with its colour and drama and characters, this latest chapter of one of sport's great contests is a continuation and evolution of what dreamers and geniuses and the crazy can do if you let them. This has been, and indeed still is, a real thrill.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.